It's Saturday the 30th of June. I'm back at Tottenham's new stadium site just to see what's new and what's different and see what the builders have been up to in the past 7 days. So I'm going to walk around the stadium now. So more roof work being done this week. You can see how all of the, or in between the eaves have been filled in. You can see here foreground, this is the ticket office. And usual stuff, very busy this morning. And the brickwork has actually got higher as well this week. This time last week we were about 3 or 4 courses of bricks high. Always something going on. Building on the right is the back of the Tottenham Foundation, and this is the front of the Tottenham Foundation. Its official name is Percy House. This was completed a number of months ago now. You can see in the last 7 days these handrails have now gone up on the stairs. So a lot of the block work is currently being carried out. A lot of blocks have been installed up there. So you can see now how much work has been carried out on the link bridge. Looks very, very impressive. So this is the other side of the ticket office. As you can see, quite a few people working on this at the moment. Lily White House is right behind me, and you can see this walkway that you go up and down, how close the ticket office is to that. Now, I know I've commented many times on these videos on the Saturdays how many deliveries are coming in, but today I've been here about 10-15 minutes so far, and it is just delivery after delivery of all types of different things. over the next few weeks they will be putting these panels on the left into these sections. Now whilst I was driving on the A406 earlier, I did count 7 cranes on the site. The amount of people working today is incredible. The amount of people that have passed me while I've been filming here. I actually feel in the way, so I'm going to walk down the high road now. Now one of the blocks that I showed earlier going up in the air, they will sit nicely on the stairs, just like that. Exactly what I said about deliveries. As well as deliveries, a number of things are actually going away from site as well because they're no longer needed, which is great to see. It's all happening.
Okay,
The stairs have gone in this week as well. I have been told as well that the west stand here will be tidied up in the next couple of weeks. A lot of paving will go down, all ready for access for fans, and all of the deliveries will actually go via the south stand instead of the west here. So watch this space. You can see the tiling here, Tottenham Hotspur. More metal framework has gone in here as well, just underneath the stairs. So we now come on to Europe's biggest club shop. Over 40,000 square foot of retail and museum space. Fully expected that this will open in July next month for the release of Tottenham's new home and away shirts. You can see how much of the cladding has been put in this week. You can see this is one of the TV screens inside the stadium. Of course, one in each corner. These screens are actually the largest in European football. Now work continues as well on the Sky Bridge at the stadium. The Sky Bridge is actually a world first. It's a bridge that actually hangs from the stadium roof. Give a fantastic view of the pitch. The stadium will actually be cashless as well. This club shop is actually bigger than Nike Town in central London. Just so you can get a really good idea of how big this shop actually is. So we're now at the south stand. And another delivery. Brave men, eh? So you can see the retractable pitch here, just full of sand at the moment. It's all been about the NFL pitch for the last couple of weeks, and that is coming on tremendously well. I don't think I'd fancy that job. There's a reported 3,500 people working here at the moment. Still 24/7. If you actually think of where the retractable pitch actually goes, it's very, very similar to where the actual pitch was at White Hart Lane. Now, earlier this week, the club revealed the design of seating areas that have been future-proof for safe standing within the new ground. That's, of course, if the law should change. The latest survey ran by the Tottenham Hotspur Supporters Trust actually showed 88% of fans were in favour of the safe standing, me included. Now, the NFL here at the new stadium, it's quite a very, very clever thing that Tottenham have done here, the way that the stadium has been designed, because the NFL, for when it's played at other stadiums, including Wembley Stadium, you actually lose a lot of the seats. But at this stadium, you don't lose any of the seats at all, so the capacity for the football should be the same for NFL. And for those of you that know that we do have the Tunnel Club for Tottenham, situated at the West Stand. There is also a Tunnel Club as well on the opposite side, the East Stand, and that will be for the NFL. So every time I say dedicated entrance to the NFL, which is the East Stand, everything is very similar on the East Stand to what it is on the West, but it is all for NFL. Just spotted an England flag there. So just about to go down Worcester Avenue. So you can see there are still a couple of cranes inside the stadium. So you can see the link bridge here. So next door to Lily White House, this is the base for Mace. You can see a lot of work that's been completed in the last few weeks on these staircases and a lot of the concrete. Actually then coming round, now where I actually started this video, you saw that slope from the high road going up to the link bridge. Well, this is coming down and around, and this is where the away fans will go in. 3,000 allocation for a Premier League game. And just here will be where the community health centre will be. So we can get a good view here of the East Stand. He knew I was filming. Great timing. So more metal framework has gone in. Now regarding the cranes inside, there are a couple in there at the moment, and I have asked a few questions, and apparently they're going to be coming out within the next 10 days or so. Now, a question I keep getting asked: where are the TV cameras going to be for a Tottenham Premier League game or even a Champions League game and so on? The TV cameras will actually be based in the East Stand, same as what they were at White Hart Lane, facing the west. So they will be facing the tunnel, Pochettino and co, the management. So I'm glad it's the same. Now a lot of seats have gone in this week, and if you've seen the reports, about 15,000 seats had to be ripped out of this stadium this week. they didn't add a pigment to the navy blue dye, which would have made the seats very vulnerable to bad weather, and without the pigment they would be liable to fade. So they have been swiftly replaced. They obviously like heights, a lot of these guys. So this is the east stand. I know I keep saying it throughout this video, but a lot more steel framework has been installed. And a few more glass panels. Thirsty work. I actually like the way that the stadium has been separated for the NFL. NFL obviously have got the east stand. All their dedicated entrances are east stand. Their TV cameras will be the west stand, so then it'll be facing the east stand. So they will see their management and their staff. And everything to do with the NFL is in the east stand. The locker rooms, the tunnel club, the glass tunnel, as I said earlier. Because I know it sparked quite a lot of questions by Spurs fans saying, well, the NFL badge is actually facing the other way, and that is the reason why. So I'm now walking back down Park Lane, and this is the other side of the east stand. And move on to the south stand here. You can see how much glass has gone in over the last few weeks. You can see there's a fair few workers up there. And this is the other base for Mace. Now, to give you an idea on size, in front of the south stand here, where the retractable pitch sits, above there, the area is actually bigger than Trafalgar Square. So a lot of fans will be there before a match. There'll be a small football pitch there as well. And here is some drone footage taken by Mr. AV. And here is a little bit of footage from inside the stadium. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Come on you Spurs.